We all know education plays a significant role in preparing students for future opportunities out in the adult world. But in an increasingly digital world, there's a growing divide between students who have access to computers and internet access and those who do not. Joining us now is financial expert Winnie Sun, who has details on how Intuit is partnering with school districts to close that gap on this digital divide. So first of all, Winnie, thank you for joining us. And let's kind of dive into where this gap came from and how does it impact students' abilities to learn?
Jimmy, it is so awesome to be here with you. Yeah, absolutely. The divide really, we don't really know, but we do know that there is definitely a need for something to be different. In the face of COVID-19, the pandemic, the digital divide has definitely brought into greater focus that disparity. There are many students who even now in 2021 are still without access to education resources that they need, and they're falling more and behind. In fact, the United Nations Children's Fund estimated that there's a third or 464 million children worldwide lack access to the basic tools needed for remote learning. We're talking about the basics: computer, reliable internet, and 36% of low-income parents actually reported that their children were unable to complete their schoolwork at home because they lacked a computer. And then 40% said they were without reliable internet at home too. So it's definitely a problem, Jimmy.
Definitely a large problem because we are not all living in the same area where the infrastructure is able to provide the same level of Wi-Fi. And, just families' economic statuses are just totally different. So how is Intuit helping in this fight to close that gap?
Well, Jimmy, Intuit, the family behind TurboTax, QuickBooks, and Mint, believes that addressing inequality in the classroom today is absolutely necessary. So they're actually helping expand possibilities for job and financial opportunities for the future and our next generation. And they've committed to getting all students access to quality job readiness programs to help lead to a more equal access to financial opportunities. This is key. So you're going to love this. Intuit is actually supporting 20 underserved and diverse school districts from across the globe where Intuit has offices, but providing an immediate relief donation. They're actually pledging more than $1 million as a starting investment to help more than 1.5 million students in need across 20 cities and 9 different countries. And even more, Intuit's Prosperity Hub District program is an expanded plan that will further support the creation of longer-term digital equity. Plans to provide students with the 21st century skills that they need to be able to be job ready. It's super exciting. In fact, thanks to Intuit, students, teachers, and school administrators are being provided some awesome resources such as free courses, content, competitions, professional development, and state-of-the-art training strategies and classroom mentors as well, all designed to help students reach that full potential. So they put so much care and thoughtfulness into this program.
It is so awesome that Intuit is putting this much care and resources into the next generation of competent adults coming out of school. So this is so awesome. Where can we go for more information, Winnie?
Well, Jimmy, you can definitely head over to Intuit's blog site, which is at blog.intuit.com, where Intuit has shared more information about how you can get involved, how you can learn about this innovative program, how you can volunteer, donate, and advocate to really help our schools and students out.
Well, thank you so very much, financial expert Winnie Sun, for letting us all know how Intuit is help closing the digital divide for the next generation. Thanks again, ma'am. Have a great day.